Hello, my dears. This is Resilient Lives, checking on you. And how are you doing? This is Tuesday. It has been an interesting day for me and for others who received the second dose of the COVID vaccine. And I am pleased to receive this and looking forward to the future. Hopefully, looking forward to what the possibilities are. And how are you doing? Certainly, I'm hoping that we all will receive this vaccine so that we can get on to returning to some type of new norm. The world is still a crazy place. My heart is saddened to hear about all of the shootings and the killings. In spite of the fact that we're in a pandemic, to think that these things, racial or spa killings, that these things are happening, I just don't understand. And my prayers go out to all of the victims and the family members for this senselessness, because we've been waiting for a time just to be able to go out and be normal, go out to the store, go out someplace. And for those who were trying to do that, they lost their lives. So I'm just asking you to be careful and be aware. Be aware of all that's going on around you, because we are still in the process of thriving and surviving, which means that we are still doing the things that hopefully will keep us alive to the degree that we can. So be well, my friends. As I was sitting after I got the vaccine, you were asked to sit and wait 15 minutes to make sure that everything is okay. And I was talking to a friend, and getting the second vaccine, the hope is that one can start to do things, and so she was sharing the thoughts of what we could do, or what she and her family could do, and how now visits with the family could happen. And so here we are once again looking at going out. Remember last year when we were in between the phases, we were talking about, should I go out or should I not go out? Well, right now everyone is just so ready to go out. Some, even in Florida, are just, they have lost it. I mean, they're on spring break and they have lost it. We want to go out safely. We that's what the goal is, to be able to go out and enjoy life, but not at the expense of starting any type of disease activity. But as we think about what do we want to do, there was once a time we talked about the things that we had learned while we were in this quarantine, and the pace that our lives had taken on. And there was some reflection on what we would keep and what we would likely like to resume. And a lot of people, at least at that time, were thinking that they would keep a slower pace. They would keep that special time for themselves. They would keep the things that they've discovered in this quarantine that gave them time to reflect inwardly, and that solitude and that peace and that, for me, that arboretum visits. But whatever it was, there are those who want to keep that. And so as we're thinking or preparing for going out, there's a song that I heard that I really, really enjoy, and it's titled "I Take Time for What I Treasure." That's a pretty neat song, to know that a person can take time for what they treasure in life is huge. You've learned that which is going to nurture and replenish you. You know, we often want to really work hard and not get perfect, but get everything down so perfectly. You know, on our jobs, we work at perfection and perfecting our jobs and various things. But I'm suggesting that we not worry about perfecting jobs so much as perfecting those things that bring us joy. Because of the uncertainty in the world, we don't know what we don't know. But we do know that when we get excited, it leaves a joy memory. It leaves, it just kind of trickles down through every cell. And if we take time to do that, perfect that, how about that? Perfect yourself in taking care of yourself and nourishing yourself, and make that something that you strive to be perfect in. Can you imagine what that would be? My. Wow. So until next time, I certainly hope that you're continuing to be uplifted, continuing to know that we're hanging in here together, and pretty soon, hopefully, I'm being optimistic that we will get to the place where we can start to do some things that we enjoy. So continue to be safe. Know that I'm sending you a virtual hug and sending you love. Good night now.